Welcome DOD crew. We're on our way to beautiful Decatur, Texas, to Fossil Point Gun Range. Landon, do you want to give us a little bit of insight on what we're doing?
Yeah, so Bauer Precision over in Denton today is putting on basically a suppressor shoot, and they had SilencerCo come out. Shout out SilencerCo. They had them come out and they're going to show off a bunch of their new suppressors, and I think there's actually a giveaway of suppressors and all that shit out here too today.
So really what you're wanting from us is to go out here and me win suppressors and give them to you, because I don't shoot guns very often.
Hell yeah, that's the plan.
That's fair. You just wanted more ammunition.
Uh-huh. That to kind of get you into it, man. I know you shot a bunch of mine, but going out here with these guys, they're gonna have a bunch of different rifles set up with a bunch of different cans. Probably an MP5 like what I have on the wall that's actually has a good can on it and all that shit. That was part of it. I'm hoping that I come out here and I find me a good MP5 can that I can use too.
So you're gonna come out here and blow 10 grand and...
Not today.
You're gonna have to apologize to mama? Not
today. Maybe the next week. I may have to swing up to Denton while I'm in that area next week.
Well, all right, fellas. We'll catch you when we're there.
Hey guys, we're going to be interviewing Caleb Wells with Infitac. He's showing off some of their newest products coming out. Some of them are so new that you can't hardly find any images online, so excuse the blurriness, but this should give you all a pretty good idea of the cool shit they've got coming out.
Manager here at Infitac USA. Our flagship product is this Fast Mini pistol-sized thermal dot out of Allen, Texas, and we have a bunch of retailers like Bauer Precision that are carrying our product. The Infitac, the Fast Mini, it's a pistol-sized thermal dot. We have 4 different color palette modes, all with a swipe of a finger. We got 3 different reticle sizes with 4 different reticle colors. We got pinch to zoom and zoom out, 250-yard detection range with a 256 sensor for only $6.99.
That's crazy. So it works basically just like a phone does, swiping around.
Yes, sir. Completely touchscreen, and then if you do have bigger fingers, you can run it from the buttons on.
So, is it picking up right there?
Yeah.
You can change the reticle right there. Change the color palette.
Good deal.
And it's an Infitac. That's awesome, man. I love that thing. I'm definitely interested in that for sure.
MSRP is only $6.99.
Heck yeah. Cool deal, man. So what is this one right here?
So this one is our new dedicated rifle sight, the IOP system. 600-yard detection range, 384 sensor, but it also be able to piggyback into our new digital binocular. So in theory, you'll be able to be behind a barrier and you'll be able to pull the trigger and not put yourself in harm's way and take your shot at accuracy.
That's awesome. So that one hooks up with the monocular right there. That would be helmet mounted. Yeah. Heck yeah. So it's kind of like, it almost looks like a Trigicon.
Yeah, about the size.
Yeah.
Of one of their mini ACOGs.
Yep. That's awesome.
Sir.
I love that one. Yep, definitely need to get back into thermal. I had it for a really long time, and then I just set up some lights and been hunting that way. But we've got some hogs that are on the run these days. So
well, this Fast Mini would be perfect for that.
Yeah, that would be
45 degree on something. Don't got it dedicated to thermal. Good to go.
That would be really cool. So what's MSRP on this?
MSRP on the digital nod, we're shooting for under 2,500. On the high-end version of the dedicated rifle sight, we're shooting for under 2,000.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yes, sir.
Not bad at all.
And then you can check us out, Infitac USA.
Infitac?
And then they're available at Bauer Precision.
Okay,
right
cool.
Now.
Out to Caleb and Infitac for coming out to the shoot and bringing all the new products to show everybody. It was great getting to see y'all guys. Going forward, we've got a bunch of really cool guns that we're going to go over. Some awesome, almost full auto weapons using the super safety and stuff like that. Obviously, we talked about the suppressor on it, the 44 mag. That thing was super quiet. We've got a couple videos of that, some pistols, and then maybe even some surprise situations where I know what I'm talking about a little bit.
The back of my neck for a little. Yeah, dude, you do have something. You do have something. Little shell marks. I've been staring at people in the face and just going like. should have said something. I would have.
But yeah, dude, Dylan for 5.5.
Thing's so quiet.
Yeah, gotta have one of those.
Did you want to? I think you try it? That has an FRT trigger? Pretty much, yeah. I've never tried one of those. I wouldn't mind burning a few rounds of that, sure. Yeah.
I noticed it, to me, it seems to help with my pattern a little bit, but you can still get all different kinds of chokes in it. So say if you're bird hunting with a full choke, they make full chokes for these. And it actually attaches by your rifle or your shotgun's choke system.
Okay. So when it comes to the build of the actual suppressor, is it built the same still, or
What you mean?
as far as for
traditional can?
yeah, traditional can to shotgun?
It's the main difference is the rods, because it has like the rods are almost making a pseudo barrel, but it's still letting gases seep into the expansion chambers.
Okay.
That rod is all it's doing is just guiding that wad all the
Button
way
on
up
the side.
barrel. It's not letting the shot thing expand into the baffles.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what but I think one
You notice it's almost, especially with this stuff, it sounds about the same as like running a 7.62-39 Super through a can.
What got me the most is how light it is still.
Yeah, for it being that big. And you can, I want to say it breaks down all the way close to like 6.5 to 6 inches. Because those little, you can see there's some discoloration on some. I want to say somebody probably took those and ran them in short configuration. This is my first day shooting this thing. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Thing's kind
How
of
was the
nuts.
recoil on it compared to like a normal shotgun?
It's about the same.
I'm about to say it didn't feel. Mine, my 12 probably hits a little harder, but mine's also older.
Yeah.
But it's not much different than a normal 12 shooting dove. But the weight of it's what got me. Because you pick that thing up thinking you're going to have a hammer at the end, and there's nothing there.
It looks like an Xbox power station.
But it's pretty nuts.
Perfect for like up here, especially with LBJ Grasslands being over there. It's kind of nice to go with just some light earplugs. They're like your Walker Razors that don't have a whole lot of material in them.
Yeah.
I don't really recommend it without ear pro on, but I've done it a couple times. It's not horrible. Like I said, it's about the same as shooting like a 7.62-39 Super out of a standard Link 30 cal can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's my biggest issue. I'm going to turn into you if I keep going without.
Yeah, I can't hear anything anyways.
Now this thing on the other end, this thing is just stupid quiet. This is a
What?
44 Special,
Okay.
and that's got the 46 hybrid 46 on it. That thing's so quiet you can literally hear it splash through the mud over there.
Shooting.
Runs through the thing.
Do you mind if I shoot that one once?
Go ahead, man. I'll load you up. I got plenty of this stuff. I'll give you like 7 shots.
Cool.
Might want to. The thing that's really impressed me about this can is I've been shooting just about all day, and I've been able to grab it all the way through the day. It's staying pretty quiet or pretty cold.
Yeah.
You can feel the barrel starting to cook a little bit, but that can is still pretty cold.
That's crazy.
based on what we were discussing earlier, especially as a
So are those rounds like subsonic?
They're low recoil. I think they're 240 grain,
Okay.
little bit better to get into.
so I'd probably say so.
Yeah.
Extra ground bullet.
Because that allows you to
Can never go wrong with that.
stuff that comes with
There you go.
the suppressor.
I recommend send some through the plywood. You can literally punch through it. Put some in the dirt just so you can hear the can.
Okay.
Is the trigger
Can't even hear it with the ear.
No.
One more day. You're on. Just those? Get one.
A lot of people kind of see this can as like a multi-cal can, multi-use can, because it's being 26 cal. It's a pretty sturdy can too, so you can withstand most calibers you're sending through it. Maybe like I probably wouldn't send 4570 through it. They have another can for that called the 46 DTM. This guy's pretty nice. Though. You can run this on 44 Special, 44 Mag, 308, 762, 39. Pretty much like
Pretty much anything you're going to be shooting.
Not just insane. Like 300 Win Mag or something.
Yeah. It just blew my mind that I couldn't hear. You put your ears on, you couldn't hear the hammer fall. You couldn't hear anything. But say you just kind of, I mean, really no kick to it either. So you just kind of felt a little push, and that was fucking it.
That's nothing. That's crazy.
There was nothing there.
That's awesome.
That's insane. Oh, I'll get out of the way so these guys can go in. Appreciate you, brother.
Well, Dusty, what'd you think?
Shotgun was absolutely dope. It's I mean, you're gonna have about the same kick as the 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy on it, but I mean, with ears on, I bet you hardly hear anything. Without the ears on, I mean, you know you shot it, but I mean, it's 100 times quieter than going without any kind of suppress. And what he was telling me is on that suppressor itself, you can actually remove it and shorten it down. So I don't know if you could see in the video, you know, it was about a foot long, but every like inch, you can see a discoloration in it.
Yeah.
And you can actually take that down, break it down.
Yeah, break it down and make it smaller.
And for that thing being a fucking PlayStation 5 power cable, there's like no weight to it. Like all the weight was still on your shoulder. So as far as holding it, it was pretty balanced. Am I too close to the camera?
No, you're good. Your head was like, as you were stepping closer, your head was getting to the top, but.
I can't keep my feet still and talk at the same time, so I'm just like.
I just adjust.
And then the old lever boy was, I'm talking 6 to midnight.
Is that what we need now?
Oh, I'm gonna have to get one. I'll probably get a 300 black and just.
Dude, honestly, after seeing that, that's what I would do. You're gonna put everything down you want to with that. That's 240 grain.
What did you say that was? 45?
44 special.
44?
Yeah, 44 special.
I was too busy asking him questions whenever he was showing me everything, and I was not paying attention.
Hey, that's okay. You don't have to. We got video.
That's right.
LPVO 1 to 4.
The thermal red dot looking ass thing.
Well, and so yeah, I'm thinking about that, but I would want both thermal and something else.
Yeah.
And so, but having like 2 red dots, I was like, I don't know about that. But an LPVO with the thermal top 12 o'clock mounted,
that would be wild,
right?
Is this the one you were talking about? Diving boarding? Well, that's hard to say.
Yeah, and then just drop down when you want, you know, standard magnification.
Yeah. Reach out there and touch something.
It's just the safety mechanism.
So basically what you're saying is, I just buy it, send my gun to him with the money and say, hey, set this up the way it should be.
Yep.
I mean, not wrong.
We can cut that.
That's what it is.
All right, now look at me and smile with that cigar hanging out your mouth. That's a red-blooded American right there, brother.
That thing's so quiet for what it is.
Yeah, I didn't even have ears on that.
Oh, dude.
I need to get this arm out of the sun.
Yeah. 11. Oh no! And it should already be in the middle position, so you should just rack it and it's ready to go.
What can is on this? Centurion. It's not sound. Centurion L. Okay.
Hell yeah. That I'm pretty sure.
Is that sub? What is that?
This right here is the unfortunate I was right moment for once. So what the noise that you're hearing come off of that cannon that I heard while I was sitting there was a baffle strike in the can, and before too long it just ended up stacking lead in there.
Sounding weird.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
That's just that's these 22 going down range.
I got you. Yeah. No, it just sounded like it was clipping the can almost, but. It's crazy. Badass.
Yo, 2011?
It's not good.
You might not want to question it, guys.
Do what?
They might not want to question them at their own event.
I know, but it's literally baffle striking.
It makes for good content. Big shout out to our friends SilencerCo and Bauer Precision for letting us out here, getting all the videos.
It was a good time. Shot some almost full autos. Shot a whole bunch of other shit and some really, really nice suppressed lever actions. I'm gonna have to buy one of those very soon. That's probably my next purchase.
Those lever actions are dope. Outside of that, we got invited to a few more, so expect more videos to be coming here pretty soon. We'll tag everybody in it. If you are looking for any kind of suppressors, go ahead and go to them, hit them up. Yep. They can set you up right.
Yep, check out Bauer and they'll hook you up. They got good shit.
Until next time, DOD.
Later, guys.